Hello, guys. How are you all? I hope that everyone is cool. Let me know if you can hear me. At the same time, don't forget to push the like button. Don't forget to participate to that poll I have just opened. Are you willing to trade your live or funded account today in the US election day or not? For everything, just let me know if you can hear me. If the voice is okay, that is the most important part. Okay. Good morning, Indian Fashion Sing Boutique. I thought that nobody's able to comment today because I didn't see any comment. I can see that. Oh, okay, it's okay actually. Live and clear. Thank you, sir. Ravi, hi brother. Her voice is perfect. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you so much, brother. Just participate in that poll where I just write it down. Are you willing to trade today your live or funded account or not? Okay. So I need to see that how many people are interested to trade today. Actually, that is my most important or most interesting part for me actually. At the same time, please don't forget to push the like button. I can see that's 9 likes. So make sure that all of you has pushed the like button before starting this stream. Would love to wait a little bit, like 2 to 3 minutes for some other to join. Hey Pablo, thank you Ravi for confirming that brother. Just wait 2 more minutes for other people to join. I don't know. I'll be able to vote over here or not. Can I vote? No, I can't. No, I can't vote over here. No, I can't vote over here. So I am not able to vote over here. But yeah, so far I got 34 votes, where 65% people are not interested to trade their live or funded account. 35% people are interested to push their live and funded account. Okay, it's a very interesting thing to see. Hey Caesar, how are you, brother? Hey Sergey, what's up, man? Just waiting for some other people to join before starting the stream. I know that still some people will be late, and then they will actually. Hey Nicolo, what is that? T2 at the rate of Outlander. What does it mean, brother? I noticed that most of the time you just write the comment like that way. T2 at the rate of Outlander. What was that actually? Full port, no stop loss, let's go. Obviously, don't forget to close your eyes before pushing that button. Just close your eyes, push the button. Like here, just move, close your eyes, push the button. That is good. Okay. So fun today. Last time I remember when mm, Trump was the president. He just tweeted, and there was 1,000 near about 1,000 pip move in forex. 1,000 pip move just by 1 second. When he just tweeted, the market had just provided near about 1,000 pip move. Oh man, what was that? Hey Outlander, how are you, brother? Thanks for the penguin, by the way, Nicola. Thank you so much, brother. Would love to wait 1 more minute, just 1 more minute, okay? So I'll start around 9:05. Talk about this price action, not for today's live. I'm not interested to push the button today. Yeah, you are good to go with your paper money. Please go for the paper money. But live money, funded account, no sir, don't touch it. If any of you are thinking that you wanna be a profitable trader, then first be the master of your emotion. Control your emotion. If your emotion is going to control you, you will never be able to be a profitable trader. This is the fact, and you have to accept the fact, brother. If you don't stop your trading just for 2 days, yesterday, pre-election day, and the day of the election, that means your emotion is actually controlling you. Don't expect that you'll be a profitable trader when your emotion is actually controlling you. So yeah, please be the master of your emotion. let's let's typing. Okay, let's typing. That's cool. Hey Mosh, how are you, brother? I was feeling jealous when I I heard that Moshi is actually from Bangladesh, but he lives in UK, and because of his accent, the English accent, I was feeling jealous. Oh man, why is his English accent is so good, even if he is from also from Bangladesh? Not not from Bangladesh. Actually, his origin is from Bangladesh, I guess. Whatever. Let's go over here to the price action little bit. So overall, this is that chart for NQ daily chart. This is that all-time high. So far, I remember that clearly I told if this parallel gap is broken, I will start to look for that all-time high. Otherwise, I will keep looking for sell at least until this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, which is actually situated at the 50% range of the sell side and buy side. So if you see, this is the buy side, which is actually the all-time high. This is the sell side, which is relatively equal lows, also the obvious liquidity. This is that 50% range, and this is that parallel gap, which is actually the last parallel gap to that specific leg, which is situated around this 50%. So this 50% of this parallel gap is going to determine which is going to be taken first, this all-time high or this sell side liquidity. When market will reach to this parallel gap, I will start to look for buy for this all-time high until it is not broken. If it is broken, then I will start to look for this sell side liquidity. For until it is not taken, I'll keep looking for sell, or until market come back again and closed above this 50% range parallel gap, I'll keep looking for sell. What do I mean by that? For example, this is that 50% range parallel gap. Until this gap, I'll be bearish. When it will reach to this gap, I'll start to look for buy for this all-time high. If and only if market close below this gap, I will start to look for sell until this sell side liquidity. Or if market fail to take this sell side liquidity and come here, take maybe this low, then come back again and closed above this parallel gap, then I will start to look for buy again. Until then, I'll keep looking for sell if it can close below this 50% range parallel gap. For I'm actually bearish from there that area to this area. I hope that today we are going to get a huge volatility. I hope that. As you can see, not even a single body has closed above this last parallel gap from daily chart, which is to that specific leg. This is that last parallel gap. Not even a single body has closed above this last daily parallel gap. So simply I'm looking for sell until this bullish parallel gap. When market has fall, this is the first time market has made a bearish parallel gap. If you look from there, from this low to that high, all of these days there was not even a single bearish parallel gap. After all of these days, how many days actually? Let me check. From there to until this area. So it's near about 38 days. 1 month, 8 days. Oh, sorry, not 38 days. It's actually 52 days. Within this 52 days, this is the first time market has made a bearish parallel gap. When market has made this bearish parallel gap, and I'm expecting that market will reach for this bullish parallel gap, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Why? Because this last parallel gap failed to be broken. That's why I'm looking for sell. I want to see not even a single body is going to close above the 50% of that bearish parallel gap. Now, if it failed to trade this bearish parallel gap, that is the best case of scenario where I will get my bearish parallel gap or the breakaway gap. Simply, I'm going from the very beginning to the very end. So keep stay with me until this analysis is done. I want to see this is going to work as a breakaway gap. Now, this gap can work three way as a breakaway gap. There can be three type of things. First, market will never trade this bearish parallel gap. Never it will trade this bearish parallel gap. Instead, it will keep falling. This is the first case of scenario. Second case of scenario, market will come here, or maybe it will work little higher over there around this area, where market is going to leave a little portion of this gap open. Little portion of this gap is going to be open. Body is going to close below this constant crossband or at the constant crossband. So body is going to close at the constant crossband or below the constant crossband, but wick is going to go little higher, but going to leave little portion of this gap open. This is the then it will fall. This is the second case of scenario. Third case of scenario, Market will fully close this parabolic gap, fully close, but body will close at the consonant crossment or below this consonant crossment. There can be one type of things in this type of third situation. There can be one thing. I mean, something else can happen. What is that? One body will close above this consonant crossment. The very next body is going to close below this consonant crossment, which is going to be the fake breakout. All these three position, that consonant crossment should not be broken. Fake breakout is acceptable, except that fake breakout, nobody should close above the consonant crossment. If I would love to think that market is going to fall. Here I marked the bearish parabolic gap from that low to that high. This candle high to that candle low. But can you see here is a little volume imbalance? Actually, I should mark from the high of that volume imbalance to the high of that candle. This is actual breakaway gap. I just marked it like that way. Later, if I see that body actually went little higher, I will adjust it. But keep that in your mind. If I change this gap from that candle low to that candle open, oh, sorry, the close until that area. What do I mean by that? That means I just mark the breakaway gap from this candle low to this candle high. But if I see that market actually went little higher and the situation is forcing me to mark from that volume balance. See this volume balance high? Then I can change it later. But right now I want to mark it from that candle low to that candle high, which is actually the perfect fair value gap without the volume balance. So I would love to mark like that. So from daily chart, you have got an idea what I'm expecting, that market should not trade the upper portion of this daily fair value gap. The best case of scenario is market is not going to touch this breakaway. I mean this daily bearish fair value gap. Okay, that it's not actually going to touch this gap. If it started to fall, am I going to rush? Am I going to push my button today? No, sir. Why is that? Because today we have the US election. Remember, be the master of your emotion. If you don't know how to stop just for 1 or 2 days without trading, that means your emotion is your master. You are not the master of your emotion. Until you can't be the master of your emotion, you will never be able to profitable to be a profitable trader in trading. It's impossible. Not according to me, but according to lot of the greatest trader. For example, Larry Williams, Mark Douglas, ICT himself, some other guys, Wyckoff, whatever you say, all of them are agreed in one sentence, and that is, be the master of your emotion. So this is the most important part. How do I know that I'm the master of my emotion? If you see that yesterday your emotion was telling you to push the button because that was a perfect setup, but you didn't push the button. Or maybe today there will be a perfect setup, but you didn't push the button. That means you are controlling your emotion. Your emotion is not controlling you. So judge it by yourself. Paper trading is absolutely perfect. You can do the paper trade, but make sure that you are not frustrated or you are not thinking that, oh, if I could push the button to my live, what did I do? I should have pushed my button to my live account. If you don't think like that way, then go to your account and trade the paper money. Okay. I'm going to hourly chart now. I guess that daily chart is clear to all of you. This is the hourly chart, and all you can see, this is the price action right now over here. From this is the candle which has created over here in Thursday. This two candle is Thursday candle. From Thursday 10. Okay, just think like that way. From Thursday 10 a.m. New York local time to until now, this is not even a price action. It is just consolidating, accumulating. It doesn't know where it will go. Is it boom or is it boom? Which way it is going to give the boom? This way, that way. It doesn't know that. Why is that? Again, US election, we are preparing for today. For last 2 months, we are preparing for today. So this is that day where we should be patient and we should just enjoy the price action. I would love to enjoy the price action, not interested to participate in this price action. I never be able to participate in this price action. At the beginning of this stream, I told that when Trump was the president for the first time, he just tweeted, okay, he just gave a tweet And in forex market, I was a forex trader by the way that time. In forex market, there was 1,000 pip move, 1,000 pip just by 1 second out of nowhere. So think like that. When someone is going to tweet, nobody knows that. Okay, like feel like that way. Suddenly, Trump is feeling like, okay, I'm going to give a tweet, or maybe Kamala Harris, she's going to actually just give a tweet. I don't know. Anytime can happen, or maybe someone else who is very special, maybe Elon Musk. I don't know. They will just give a tweet, and there will be a like 500 handle move. Are you willing to catch that move, or are you? If you are wrong, your stop loss is not going to stop you. Trust me, brother. Your stop loss is not going to stop you. It's you can think like that way. What is wrong, brother? If my risk management is too tight, and if my stop loss is too small, why do I care about the election, sir? If the move come like that way, your stop loss is not going to stop you. So your stop loss was covering $200, but when you saw that you are stopped out, you already lose $20,000. $20,000, though your stop loss was covering just 200 $200. Why is that? Because in a very lower time frame, in 1 second chart, 5 second chart, sometimes market actually gap open, just closed here, opened there. In that whole area is just a gap. If your stop loss is inside that gap, you have to take that loss. Wherever the market will open, you will take that loss, that gap loss. Okay. So make sure that even if your psychology, your money management is the best and best out of best, still your stop loss is not going to help you. So it's up to you if you want to put your risk or your money over here. It's up to you. Now, if you are a very rich guy who doesn't care if you just lose one or two funded account, I don't care, brother. I'm a very rich guy. Okay, you can go for the trade, brother. You can do the gamble. I have no objection. Actually, from hourly chat, I don't have anything to say. I would love to come to 15-minute chat. So this is that 15-minute chat. And in this area, how many gaps do I have? One, two, three, four. I had another gap over there. I just removed it, which was the new week opening gap, but it is more than 5 weeks. So I just removed it from my chart. There was a 5 weeks, older new week opening gap. I just removed it. This is today's new day opening gap and new week opening gap, new week opening gap, new day opening gap. All of them are valid. If you see how beautifully these gaps are holding the price, how beautifully it is reacting. Every every gap, how it is reacting. When and how which gap is going to react or giving you the precision, I don't know, sir. So I don't want to trade in this area. When market is in this area where I have a lot of gap, which gap are the most strongest gap in this market, I'm just not interested over here to trade over here. Either way, today's election not going to push the button, but either way, if it was not an election day, still I wouldn't trade over here because I don't know when and which gap how it is going to react. I have no idea. And when I have no idea, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just not interested to push the button over here. Again, paper trade is acceptable for everyone. If you want to trade your paper money, go for it. Just grab you know, the experience to how to feel this market with your paper money, not the real money, not the funded money. Okay. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't think this is an advice. This is just my opinion. So don't take it as a advice. So from 15-minute chart, all I can see is this is that sell side liquidity, which is very clean sell side liquidity, a very clean buy side liquidity. Yesterday, I talked about this 50% range fair value gap, and then I framed two entry opportunity over here. Both of them are buy. Market was above this 50% range fair value gap, and then you saw that it has been violated. Okay, a lot of time it has been violated. Your 50% range fair value gap didn't give a shit, brother. I'm not going to believe it, sir. First is the circumstances. Now, nothing is going to respect. So, whatever you are thinking, nothing is going to be respected. If you are an ICT trader, if you are a retail trader who is going to trade through your EMA, that animal pattern, sir, I have nothing to tell you. But if you'd love to trade through ICT concepts, no concept is going to work over here because this is the manual intervention. What that means, this market is not working by only algorithm, but also the market maker himself. That means human touch is over here. There is human touch. As I explained long time ago, not long time ago, guess 1 or 2 months ago, where I explained why people actually use the news time or this type of biggest event for the manipulation, because this market you just can't do the manipulation by yourself. If you do that, yes sir, increase your volume, micro volume. Is that okay now, Jack? Is that okay? Let me just know, is that okay or not, because I didn't do anything. I just moved the microphone little closer to my mouth. So if it is okay now, let me know, please. I need to volume is fine. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. So what I was telling, for example, I'm the market maker. Okay, so I want to take your money. Now I just can't take your money by my wish. That means I saw that I can see your stop loss. Okay, the market maker or the bigger fund, they can see the stop loss. Maybe you can't see, but they can see the stop loss. Now when they're seeing your stop loss is over here, then what they can do, they can simply do this type of things. Okay, wherever they are seeing the biggest stop loss, they are going to take the stop loss and they're going to move the market like this way. I mean, nobody is going to be able to be profitable in this market. No sir, they can't do it because they're the regulated, you know, they have some regulation. They have to give the explanation why they did it. Okay, so they can't do it. Yes sir, they can do this manual intervention when there is a big news. For example, this US election, maybe there is some kind of war, there is CPI, there is FOMC. In this type of situation, they don't need to give the explanation. That's why they move the market, here to there with a huge volatility. Everyone is going to be fucked up over there. The only reason is that is the only area where they can do the manipulation without any kind of explanation. No, what does that call? I mean, you don't need to give me the reason why I did it. Okay, something like that. I really don't know what is the. I know the English, but I really forgot what is that English. What is that called? That means whatever they want to do, nobody is going to ask them why did you do that. They will be able to do this if and only if there is kind of news. If there is no news, they have to follow some rules. They can't do that type of manipulation because they are able to see our stop loss. Okay, yeah, they can't. They don't need to give the. I mean, not an excuse actually. It should be. I don't remember the word. Okay, I mean, nobody is going to ask them why did you do that. Okay, and they don't need to give the reply to them why I did it. They can do this only if there is the news. That is why today you should not trade in this market, and nothing is going to work according to our rules. You have to be patient over here to wait to see how this market is going to trade. So far, I can see this buy side liquidity over here, this sell side liquidity over here, and market from the daily chart. I told that I really want to see that market will keep falling. I don't want to see that market will go higher and trade that bearish fair value gap. Where was that? I guess it is in daily hourly chart. Yeah, I really don't want to see that market is going to close above that 50% of that daily bearish fair value gap, which should work as an breakaway gap, and then market will fall. Take this sell side liquidity first, all of this sell side liquidity. This low, this low is higher than that low. 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 If you mark a line from here to here, I don't mark them because I don't actually trade the trend line liquidity. But if you mark a trend line over here like this, can you see how beautiful this trend line is over here? Pep, 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 pep. Not even that. Just look here, like this way. See what a beautiful trend line over here. I don't mark them. So my target is this trend line low, where market will first take this sell side liquidity, then it will go for this daily 50% range fair value gap over there. And yeah, that is that overall thinking right now for me. I am just predicting the market, but I'm not sure that I'll be right or not. Okay, I can be wrong. I can be absolutely wrong. Here, I would love to explain this entry little bit. Don't laugh and please don't judge me. It's my request. Uh, when I took this entry, I take a screenshot and I post it to my Discord. I asked that, is that a good idea? So over here, and you can see over here, this is that area where when market has traded this high of this new week opening gap. As you can see, this is the last new week opening gap. Below this new week opening gap, this is that previous week, last week new week opening gap, where market has traded the high of this new week opening gap. When it has traded this new week opening gap high, it has cleared all of this buy side liquidity. That was the clean buy side liquidity over here, relatively equal highs, which was taken over here by a shallow run, which is called the obvious liquidity. With speed, market went higher and take all the buy side liquidity over here, then it fall, came exactly to the constant crossment. That means the 50% of that new week opening gap, high, constant crossment, low, tapped over there, reached until a certain gap. This gap is a certain gap, and that is called the last fair value gap. This gap is very certain. If you practice this gap, trust me, brother, you will be astonished how beautiful this gap is. Okay, so when it actually trade this gap, I wasn't able to push the button over here, even though it was the paper trade, but I wasn't able to push the button. What is the reason? Because that was not an immediate reaction. After the market structure shift, it didn't came here immediately, not even in this entry fair value gap. So I am not interested to push the button over there, so I didn't push the button. Instead, I wanted to push the button from the order block. This is the highest up close body close candle, which is called the order block. When market came here, closed below this concurrent crossment. See, this candle has closed below this concurrent crossment. That was my signal that market is actually coming at least for the new week opening gap low. Don't get confused by this new day opening gap. That is the new day opening gap high and low. So this gap is different. I'm talking about just this new week opening gap. I'm working with this new week opening gap. When this candle closed below this consonant crossment, okay, below that consonant crossment, which was supporting this price, closed. So I was confident to push the button. My intention was to push the button from this fair value gap. So I tried to push the button for the first time here. When it tapped to this order block, pushed my button one more time, pushed my button for the last time when it tapped to this order block. My target was this new week opening gap low, and I wanted to take the partial below this relatively equal lows. If you see this low and these lows, see these lows, they're the relatively equal lows. So I wanted to catch the partial over here, wanted to hold my trade from the new week opening gap low. This is the last candle which stopped me out. I don't know, can you see it or not? Here, I just got stopped out over here. Now I was thinking that market is not going to reach for this min threshold of that specific order block. If it really would love to fall lower, it should not trade the min threshold. That will show me the weakness to go higher. So my stop loss was just little below this min threshold. I was thinking that I should cover that min threshold, but as I pushed my button for the first time here, as you can see there, it shows here, but actually I pushed my button when it was there around this area. I pushed my button, but it shows here. My entry was there, and I wasn't able to put my stop loss above this min threshold because it was near about 10 handle. I didn't want to take that 10 handle loss. I wanted to take a little lower loss, but later I actually, when I added more, my entry was little higher. I could put my stop loss above the min threshold. I didn't do that. There can be one more reason, because I took the screenshot, picture, and posted it to my Discord. I didn't want to move my stop loss. Okay, either way I didn't want to move it. This candle stopped me out over there, and then look at the fall. I was talking to Outlander. He was over there, and I was just telling him, "What the hell, man?" Either way, it didn't trade the min threshold. As you can see, this is the 50% of that order block. It didn't tap to this 50% of that order block. That means it didn't trade the min threshold, but stopped me out before falling. Just for 3T, I got stopped out and then market fall. So this was my first attempt for today to go for a sell. Unfortunately, I got stopped out because of my tight stop loss. Yeah, sometimes shit happens. And then it has provided me a good run. Either way, it was a very good run actually. Then I didn't do anything over here. I'm not interested to do anything. 9:30 candle, and let's see. Okay, so this is the 9:30 candle. Let me check the regular trading hour. This is the opening gap. I'd love to mark this one as my first presented fair value gap. Don't get confused by this gap. This first presented fair value gap is according to me, not according to ICT. So this first presented fair value gap is according to me, okay, which is at least 5 handle. Whatever gap I will get after 8, I mean 29, after 29 from the 30 candle, if I get a 5 handle gap, I marked it as my first presented fair value gap. So there is that first presented fair value gap, and market is going higher. Let's see how it can go, how far it can go. Remember, I have the buy side liquidity here, situated over here, which is a very clean buy side liquidity. Let's see if it can reach for that buy side liquidity, or is it going to react from this new week opening gap, which is the highest new week opening gap. How it is going to react from this gap. No interest to push the button, but yeah, you can push the button, not in the market, but in the like button. Okay, in this streaming, just go back and push the like button. If any of you are new, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Okay. Okay. Tap to the concurrent crossment or that new week opening gap exactly to the concurrent crossment. That means the 50% reacting. Let's see if it can fall again. If you are interested to push the button, if you're real or live money, as I can see, 9600, 500, 709. Okay, I got 111 votes, where 41% people are actually going to push their button for live or funded account. So how much it will be? Near about 4 to 5 people, I guess, if I'm not wrong. 4 to 5 people. Oh no, not 4 to 5. 40 to 50 people, I guess. 40 to 50 people are interested to push their button in the live and funded account. Congratulations, brother. I have no objection for you guys. Best of luck. I'm just not interested to push the button. I will only push the button in the live action area. You can see 47 likes. I want to get that likes to 100 by pushing the button. Make it 100 if you can. Let's see who has the power to bring that likes to 100 likes from 46 to 100. Okay, I got 47. 1 likes I got. So 4 likes I got. Can you see the power of the likes? 40, 4 likes within 1 minute, within 10 seconds, I guess. Don't get confused by all of this price action. You know where is your buy side situated. This is the buy side. This is the sell side. From 15-minute chart, you have this clean sell side liquidity. You have this clean buy side liquidity. So don't get confused. What is where market is reaching for? Above this buy side liquidity, you have this 15-minute bearish fair value gap, which is also the last fair value gap. So don't get confused where market is reaching for, why it is reaching for there, what is happening over there. Everything is in line. No need to worry about that. By the way, if anyone has any confusion or any question, you can ask me now, because it's already the action time to watch the price and to push the button in your paper money. Don't trade your real money today. Be the master of your emotion. At the same time, you can be very rich and you can be, less care about blowing one or two account. It doesn't matter to you. Maybe you push the button, you got the profit. Don't encourage the other people to do the same, because some of them are really poor like me. And if I'm poor, don't encourage me to push the button to make a gamble habit. Don't do that. So if you take any kind of entry and that is a winning trade, don't let us know, please. It's a request. I guess this week you should not trade. This whole week you should not trade. I told that wait until 15th or 16th November. But if you can't wait until that area, then at least wait this week, because nobody doesn't know what is going to happen next. Who is going to be the president? When he will be the president, what is going to happen in this world? Nobody knows that, right? For example, this just for an example. Maybe Trump got the president, and when he is the president, he just decided, okay, let's attack Iran. Let's attack Iran. It can happen, right? And suddenly you will see that everything should be normal and huge volatility, man. So when someone is going to be the president of US, he will take some initiative. Wait for that initial activities. That's why I told that wait at least until 15th of November. If you can't do that, at least wait for this week and start trading from next week. Infunded should have to follow the risk management or can trade with high quantity. Brother, if you ask me what is trading, I'll tell you risk management is called trading. This is that one sentence reply or one sentence answer of trading. What is trading? Risk or money management is called trading. I hope you got your answer, please. Evaluation, I don't know. Eval, you can do whatever you want to do. I have no restriction for eval, no restriction, nothing for eval. But guys, please don't get confused. Why you guys got confused? Okay, I guess now nobody will be confused again. Okay, yeah, I guess nobody will confused now again. Actually, let me. I made a mistake. Okay, now it is clear, I guess. A lot of people are asking me the same question every day. So yeah, I guess now it is clear. Look at the fun. After these two candle, after these two candle, this is the first candle which is near about like this candle. So it is actually going to leave this market or showing me something different over here, something different. All of this area is the accumulation. Lot of sell side liquidity over here. This is the Judas swing. I'm thinking like that way. That Judas swing is going to take the maybe taking that buy side liquidity, then it will fall for that sell side liquidity. We'll see that how it is going to react around this area. I'm not following. ICT what's his reason to choose the first presented fair value gap? Okay. Uh, what is the reason I don't know, but he chose the first fair value gap after 9:30. So if there is a fair value gap here, that candle exactly at 9:30 is not going to mark it from 1 minute chart. But if you go to your 15-second chart and if you find a first presented fair value gap from your 15-second chart, which is inside this 1 minute candle, right? Because for 15-second candle is going to make one minute candle. He can mark that 15-second, the first presented fair value gap from 15-second chart. But that should not be the first candle around 9:30. So from the next candle. The reason is if you come here to the regular trading hour, you will see it is just one candle. So for marking a fair value gap, you need three candles. But if you mark the fair value gap over here by this candle, you will see there is just two candles. That candle low, but no other candles high. So this is just one candle. That's why it is not valid according to him from 1 minute chart. But at the same time, as you can see, this is that fair value gap. According to ICT, this is the first presented fair value gap from 1 minute chart. This is the first presented fair value gap according to ICT. Okay, and yeah, it can be a very small fair value gap, doesn't matter. But I actually marked the gap which is going to provide me at least five handle, at least five handle. Whenever I'll get it, I'll mark it. It's not an hindsight. You guys will keep looking, okay? Which gap is going to provide you the perfect reaction? Either way, I mean, as a support or as a resistance, which one is going to provide you the reaction? You will see it today, okay? I don't know which one is going to provide you the reaction because this still didn't provide you the reaction yet, or market never trade this gap as well. So you will watch it live. Which one is going to provide you a perfect reaction? You will understand why I actually mark the gap which is going to create it create after 9:30 or around 9:30 by 5 handle. One question, one minute. There is a fair value gap at 9:40. Will you still look for buy on a normal day? 9:40. Let me check. Where is the 9:40? I guess you are talking about here 9:37 because I don't see any gap in 9:40. I can see this gap around 9:37. No, I am not interested to buy from there because market is already too far. It's too far. I can't buy from there. It is called chasing the price. I don't want to chase the price from here. So I'm not able to uh, market. I mean, go for the buy from there. Please speak my question, brother. What is your question, Sachin? I got your question and I replied your question, Sachin, one time. I don't know what was your next question. Why didn't you include the volume balance in your first parallel gap? I I actually include the volume balance, but first I want to mark it from the week to week. So this candle high, this candle low. I want to go with this one, but later as a hindsight, if I see that if I mark from volume balance around this area, if it is insightful, then I actually mark it. Okay. I mean, otherwise, I actually would love to mark from week to week, and I want to get the perfect reaction from that perfect gap. Right now, I'm watching this gap to see how the body is going to close. If it close below the constant crossment or the 50% of this gap, see this 50% of that gap, then that is a perfect case of scenario to look for a sell from the next gap. Again, no buy or sell is valid. I'm just reading the price action and you are just watching it. That's all. You are learning it. So first I will watch this gap to see how it is going to close from this gap. If it can close at the level of this consonant crossment or below the consonant crossment, then the next gap is a good area to take a sell. That doesn't mean you are going to take the sell, please. I'm not interested to trade today. Just learn it because I'm going to make a lot of model so that you will never be, you know, you will always find a setup. You'll always find a setup in this market, and it's possible. To be honest, it's possible if you just focus on a small price action. Wait for perfect things, then it's very easy to find a setup every single time. Observe it, then we will just outline that trade as a as per our learning. Oh, my English, it's bullshit, right? I know, brother, it's bullshit. Try to understand with a little difficulties, please. I hope that slowly but definitely my English will improve and you will be able to understand everything I will tell. Is that week 50% important? I don't think so. That candle's week 50%, I don't need to mark that even, that 50% even, because this week 50% is not important. I just marked both of this gap and that gap, both of them, just to show you. You will understand why this gap I don't mark this one, instead I mark this one. You will look the reaction from this gap and that gap. Both of this gap you are just observing. Okay, so observe both of them. If that gap forms forms a safe trade which is providing the earnings from first day, not having evaluation phase. I'm not a Propfirm engineer, so I really don't have any answer for that. But if you ask me about that, what does I mean that first truck trading, AFX, he actually introduced me with that first truck trading, and he told me that not only told me, he actually showed me the payout he got from that first truck trading. So this first truck trading doesn't provide any eval or challenge or combine. You will get the funded account directly, the funded account. He got his payout from their company, that company. Yeah, they are actually going through some difficulties now because they are new. I guess it will take a little time. For example, in Top Step X, when they launched that Top Step X, if you remember, there was some problem, but slowly they fixed it. I believe that they will fix it as well. I don't know, but before choosing any platform, do your own analysis. Okay. Chito, your English is very good. Sometimes I don't find any word actually to say what should I say over there or something like that. When will be the members live stream? Right now I don't know because today is the last day for me to trade for this week. Actually, 7th of November is my flight to Portugal. Not directly in Portugal, to France. Then from France to Portugal. I will stay in France, guess 1 day or 2 day, and then I'll go to Portugal by bus. So that's the journey time. And next week I have to find a home to stay first. If I find a home to stay, then I have to just manage everything. Then I have to find a job. If I don't find a job, then I will do my own trading. And if I am doing my own trading, I can't just promise you that I'll be back in live streaming. I just can't do it. So if it is my trading, then I will do it by myself. I don't want to come to live and then do my own trading. No, I don't want to do that. So it's all uncertain right now. I don't know when I'll be back in live streaming, but I will try my level best to back in live streaming. No, I didn't get any job, brother. I live in Portugal actually, but I was in Bangladesh for so long. Robert, actually not that. Its real one is not like that way. The thing is, when I'm here, I'm diverted by the comments, right? If I would love to do my live trading live, then I have to switch off the comment. I don't want to read any of your comment, and it's trading is something where you need the freedom. So if I'm trading, I will trade it for my earning. Okay, so I'm not here to give you the signal or something so that you can just copy my trade and then you can earn your money by my signal. I don't want to do that. So that's why sometimes I do some stupid things intentionally, which I'm not going to do when I'm actually earning. If I'm doing the trading for my earning, I don't give a shit about anything. I'll just do my earning because I know how to earn from this market. So I'll do my own earning. And yeah, I'm doing this, everything over here in YouTube or everything. I'm watching this price, okay? Just watching this price. I'm not interested to do anything. So far, I have seen that market has taken this buy side liquidity, tap to this 50-minute last fair value gap, tapped over the. So I'm just watching this market, nothing else. So that's why I'm doing all of this trend. So what I was telling, I mean, I'm doing this YouTube things just for so that people can learn from here. Just for that. Hey, FX, welcome, welcome, brother. No, I don't. I have some friend from Bangladesh, but I don't want to meet with them. I wanna live alone by myself. I don't like the crowd, so I will stay by myself. I'm trying to find a home actually from the room rent page from Portugal. I'm trying to find a room from there. So yeah, let's see actually. Let's for the hope for the best. What I was telling, I was here because I have decided not to trade anymore. So I decided that I will never trade again, at least because it is haram. According I'm Muslim, so according to Muslim, labor is haram. But if I'm like, I have no other option. If I don't find a job, then I have to survive. If it is survival things, I can do whatever I need to do. So maybe I will start trading again. Now, if I'm trading, I'm not interested to teach anything. I'll do my own trading. That's all, brother. So, yep. Actually, job is not my first choice. If I find a good job, then I'll do that. If I don't get a job, then I'll do my trading. I mean, maybe five, six, seven, or $8,000 I will earn from the YouTube. I mean, sorry, from trading, and then I'll stop trading again. Then I will come back again in what to say, I mean, this area. That's all, brother. Like maximum 10K. Then I'll back. I'll be back. Until 10K, I will try to do my own trading. How are you going to stay there? What do you mean by that, Estrella? It's hard to find room right now in Portugal and job as well. Okay, Angeles, Estrella, are you from Angeles, Estrella? You from Portugal, brother? Hey, FS Booster, how are you, brother? I hope that I'll find a room actually. I have already contacted two guys. They're from Brazil. They told me that they have a room actually. So I guess I will find it. It's in Benfica. If anyone is from Portugal, he knows that Benfica are the football lover. They knows the name Benfica. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. That's cool. Look at these two candle. Just look at these two candle. After so many days, Friday, Sunday, Monday, now Tuesday. Look at these two candle. Can you see the difference? These two candle difference with all of these candles. It is extremely bullish. I'm not seeing this as a bullishness. I'm seeing it that market is going higher so that everyone can think that now market is bullish. So they will actually jump into the market to take the buy and then market will fall. That is my expectation right now. See if it can happen like that way or not. This is that daily bearish fabric gap low. This black box, the daily bearish fabric gap low. Remember the daily bearish fabric gap? It's the daily bearish fabric gap low. By the way, I had a first presented fabric gap. Okay, this is here. Benfica Lisbon. Yep, Benfica. No, sir, I'm not going to delete anything. Everything will be there. I won't be like regular in live stream. That's all, brother. Not sure yet. Maybe something will happen, and then maybe no. I'll keep doing the maybe morning session, and then I'll do my own trading around the PM session. It can happen as well because I'm really good in trading both AM and PM session. I'm really bad in London. I'm not a London session trader, but AM and PM is cool for me. So yeah, I don't know, brother. We'll see. Okay, it's okay if I can ask why is it trading haram? Okay, leverage is haram. Trading is not haram. Leverage is haram. Crazy low side liquidity is left below in NQESYM. I am not thinking that it is going to be left. I'm thinking that market actually went higher to make that fall. So I got a bigger range now. All of this range is now my target. I have a bigger range now. I'm thinking like that way, FX. I'm just seeing this is the Judas swing. So market actually went higher. We have a PMI around 10 today. PMI, if you know. So let's see by using PMI can it fall or not. Mm, not long term. Actually, I don't know how long I will stay over there. I don't know. I have no plan, brother. Why to find a job, people trader. Okay, I really don't have any intention to trade actually. But if I'm bound to trade, then I'll do my trading. That's all, brother. Gambling is not considered to be earning an honest living, so it is forward upon. But I never consider trading. I told you that trading is not haram. Leverage is haram. Okay, it's a big discussion. This is the 10 p.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. news candle. Let's see if it can fall, or does it want to reach until this first presented fair gap from Thursday. This is the first presented fair gap from Thursday. Can it reach until this first presented fabric upon not? Let's see it as well. Well, guys, it's a very controversial thing, halal and haram. I'm not a mufti, I'm not a maulana, so I can't tell that this is halal or haram. But according to my analysis, leverage is haram. Trading is not haram. So don't take it seriously. Do your own analysis if you are Muslim. Okay. Trump or Kamala? Trump or Kamala? Trump is a businessman. He's a businessman. Okay. So the businessman actually pay their full attention to business. They use the politics for their business. Kamala is a politician, so he will pay his her sorry she will pay her full attention for the politics. This is my own opinion actually. I love business rather than politics. So I support actually the Trump. I support him. Okay. So that means you can trade, but only if you do not use the lever. Absolutely, Slate. Absolutely, brother. Check my comment above T2. What is your comment, brother? Can you please write it down one more time? Trump. Yep. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Tamimi. I agree with you, brother. I mean, whatever I'm saying about halal and haram, don't take it seriously because do your own analysis. You have to do your own analysis. Not you should not uh, divert it by me. Okay, please. So I hope that you will actually leave this conversation here without any argument, please. Slate. Either way, this is haram. I mean, this Propfirm is also haram. Okay, because they are not even the real money. If you are not trading the real money, just trading some papers, either way there is nothing called real in person. I don't know your religion. I mean, it's a long discussion and I don't want to go over there, to be honest, at least not in live, because it's a big responsibility. A lot of people can hurt by my comment. Do just do the own analysis. I'm not a Islamic scholar as well. So yeah, Tamim said exactly opposite. Tamim says shut down your brain and refer to a maula. Mullah, sorry. Tamim, Tamim told that. I don't know where was that comment. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, stop that controversy, please. Stop that. We can focus on the price action. Okay, what is happening in this price action? I don't want to go over that controversy because already AFX is here. If he starts to show his argument, I have to close the stream then. So I don't want to go over there. Instead, I would love to pay the attention on the price action. At the same time, I would love to see how many people actually voted. 150. Okay, some people and likes 71. FX, can't you say them something about the likes? I have just got 71 likes. See, 162 people has voted already, but just got 71 likes. Okay, it's near about 50-50. Some people want to push their button, some people doesn't want to push their button. That's cool. A lot of gambler over here. Congratulations, guys, for your winning gamble. Don't gamble over here, please. Hit on question that as trader, can a person sit with a single setup for his rest of the life? Absolutely, sir. That is the best thing you can do in your life. That is the best thing, brother. Okay. Just sit with your own setup. If you can do that, you are the trader. You are thousand times better than me. You are thousand times better than ICT himself. If you can do that. If you can sit with one setup only. That means you are in the peak of your psychology. Let's stay size down. It's true. We had red folder news in 5 minutes ago. Yes, sir. We had a red folder news at 5 minutes ago, and that means around 10. But no volatility. So I'm watching this constant crossment. See this dotted line over here, which is the 50-minute last parallel gap constant crossment. This dotted line. At the same time, this is the daily bearish parallel gap low. This is the first presented parallel gap which has appeared on the chart in Thursday. I'm watching all of these three lines over here to see if they can hold the price and send it lower again, which is going to happen over here. As it has taken all the buy side liquidity has taken, can it go for the sell side liquidity now? The sell side liquidity is much more cleaner. It's much more cleaner. Can it go for that sell side liquidity now? That is my intention. So if you ask me, no sir, I'm not interested to look for a buy. Instead, I would love to see market will fall now. And that fall will be dramatical. Something like that. Boom. Anyone who is here and did not push like is a what a comment FX. Why are the likes important? It provides that you are actually liking the stream. If you don't do anything, that means you are just a random visitor. If you are a random visitor, I will get an idea how many people are over here who are not a random visitor. So I need some specific number that will boost my energy to keep continue this stream. I need some boost, right? Like if I get like 10 likes, that means you are a random visitor. You'll come, you'll go, come, go. I don't want to work with those type of people. Will come and go because they will understand nothing. Whoever joined me now, they don't know what I'm looking for. But whoever with me at the beginning, they already know what I'm doing. Why? Because I have already explained everything. So yeah, liking is something that will boost my energy to continue this streaming or something that will help me to understand that okay, there is some people who really would love to learn something from here. That's why they are taking that small time to push the like button. They're doing something like commenting or liking something because they want to get something from here. They're not the random visitor, something like that. Not liking is stream. Okay, not liking this stream is haram in all religions. Yeah, not liking this stream is haram for all religions. You guys will see that I don't ask for the subscriber that much. Yeah, sometimes I just say, okay, if you are new, you can subscribe to our channel. That's all. But I keep saying about liking the video because if I get huge likes, then I get an idea. Okay, at least some people are over here who are interested to learn. Subscription is their own choice. If they don't subscribe our channel, they will miss the best opportunity to learn. Even some people will are actually missing the opportunity to learn from here. Either way, but it's okay. That is just my thinking, my psychology. Okay. I don't use the RTA's opening gap if it is already gone. I mean, the RTA's gap is important for me the same day until 10 a.m. Until 10 a.m. So 9:30 to 10. That is the gap is important to me. But yeah, I will still keep it until the morning session to see how much it can close that gap to see. But it is important for me from 9:30 to until 10. When the 10 candle appeared on my chart, I don't care about that opening gap anymore. I don't know that maybe. I have actually we have nothing to do, but we are chart addicted. We can't leave the chart alone. So what we are doing, we are sitting in front of a chart and we are debating with something else. I mean about something else. I guess so. Something like that, Slate. Something like that, brother. I mean, yeah, I think like that way, brother. It's not possible, Shachin. It's not possible. Whatever you're saying, it's not possible, Shachin. What a 15-minute rejection. 15-minute consequent encroachment rejection. If you are seeing that, I'm also seeing the same thing. 15-minute consequent encroachment rejection. But still, I'm not interested to go for the sell. First, I need to see if it really would love to fall. So I'm watching this gap now. See this gap? I'm watching this gap now. Can it work as a reclaimed gap? Reclaimed bullish parabolic gap? I'm watching it right now. This gap. I'm just watching it. Can it work as a reclaimed gap or is it really falling? So if it wants to fall, first I need a breakaway gap over here. From one mid set, I need a breakaway gap. Why you are using some difficult word, AFX? It's getting my nerve, man. My English is too messy. Hey Jerry, how are you, brother? I'm extremely sorry for that whatever happened to you. Okay, I'm extremely sorry for that, brother. Let me know if you need anything from me. Just let me know, brother. Mm, inversion parallel gap. I don't want to use it as an inversion parallel gap. The first reason is, look, when it tapped to this parallel gap, it didn't take the high. The liquidity didn't taken. I mean, the liquidity is not taken over here. So when market didn't take that liquidity, I don't want to use this gap as my inversion parallel gap. Is that clear, Jamie? So I want to see that can it work as a reclaimed parallel gap. That means it will tap over there, it will go higher, it will go lower, take some liquidity, it will close out this gap again, tap to this gap again, then it will reach until this first presented parallel gap. So I would love to see if it can work like that way. Remember, I'm not thinking about buying. My intention is to look for sell now because I'm seeing this is a Judas swing. That market went higher to leave everyone to think that market is extremely bullish. So I would love to look for a sell, not buy. But at the same time, when I'm reading the price, I'm watching everything for to make my comfort zone. This is actually making the comfort zone. That means market is actually working with the precision, something like that. What if it work as an inversion parallel gap? I'll just miss that trade because it didn't uh, fill the requirement I was needed to use this as an inversion parallel gap. So I'll miss the trade even if it fall from this gap. But I don't want to see that it's going to fall from that gap. That's all. The best case of scenario that market will fall little bit and it will take this low before going higher. This is the best case of scenario. That means something like that. It will fall little bit, then go higher, tap, boom. This is the best case of scenario. Just let me put it over there. I took the sale with paper money. Okay, why is that? Why did you take the sell from there? What did you tell you that? How do you know that market is going to fall? What exactly told you that it is going to fall now? Ask yourself. What told you that market is going to fall now? Ask yourself first. What is your sign? What is your confirmation? Did you find a breakaway gap over there? Or there is a 15-minute bearish value gap? What do you have? Which has told you that market is going to fall now? In my beginning, what I have done in my life, when I was looking for a sell, just let me remove this one. When I'm looking for a sell, okay, what I have done, I pushed a sell over there. Then I'm trying to see can it fall or not. I don't know it will fall or not. I didn't get any sign over here. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to catch the move from there. So what I did, I pushed my button over there. I'm trying to see can it fall, can it fall, can it fall, and I'm in a huge tension. Is it falling or is it going higher? Is it falling? Is it going higher? That is called gambling. Pushing the button and waiting to see can it work like that way. There is some other way to trade and where you should know what is going to happen. As I explained this trade, when I took that trade, I took a screenshot or picture and posted it to my Discord. Now I got stopped out as I told you just for 3 ticks because I was my stop loss was too precise over there, too precise. But look at that, how the market fall because I was trying to catch that fall. I knew that this is going to happen. I didn't do anything, all of this area, nothing. I took one trade, take the picture, post it to my Discord because I was so confident about that. So when you are doing something, first you have to be oversure what you are doing. Why market is falling? Ask yourself why it will fall. What sign did you get that is telling you market is going to fall now? I don't see any market structure shift over there by the way. Even if you see, I don't know, only the 22 YT model or the market structure shift is not enough to take the sell or take the buy. Just market structure shift is not enough to take the buy or sell. Okay, you have to have some sign over there. What is going to give you the, you know, the the strength that market is actually falling? You need that is strength over there to take the sell because it is extremely bullish. Can you see the bullishness? It is extremely bullish. This market is extremely bullish. How do you know that? It didn't take that liquidity and now it is going higher again. How do you know that? So trading is something where you have to know why you are doing that. I'm looking for a sell. I'm not interested to push my button from there, that fair value gap, because market didn't provide me any kind of, you know, sign over there that is telling me market is now falling. Nothing over here. This is just a bullish move. See this bullish move, then market went little lower, take that low, went higher again. Bullish move, market went little lower, take that low, it will go higher again. Something like that. So do you understand my point, brother? Why I'm not interested to take the sell from there? Is that clear? Loving you is a losing game. I really wanted to see that market will fall first, take at least this low will be taken, then it will go higher. But it is what it is. Let's see if it can actually work as a reclaimed parallel gap and trade that first presented parallel gap from Thursday. That means even if it fail to take that low, it will close there, tap to this gap here. Can it work like that way? Guys, push the like button. 151 people are watching. Make it 100 likes. Can we buy now? I don't know, brother. If I didn't mark the new day opening gap or new week opening gap around this area, that means that is not important to me, brother. So that question is not going to be answered or replied, Murad. If I didn't mark it, that means I didn't see anything over there. That's why I didn't mark it. AFX is done. AFX is done. He has blown his all account. Laughing is a losing game. I sang that song maybe, right? Oh man. It's done long time back. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, it has closed. It has closed above this gap. So I wanted to see it will tap to this gap and then it will go higher again, trade the low of this first presented travel gap. So if, for example, if it was a normal day, I want to take a buy from there. My stop loss is going to be below this order block. See this order block? Below that order block, I'm going to target this first presented travel gap low over here. So from there to there until this area can work like that way or not. So I wanted to see it will work as an reclaimed fair value gap. What I will do in the meantime, I will take an partial the 50% of that week. So here I will try to take an partial this line over there. Again, not a signal. Please don't push the button. It's my request. We are just learning the price. That's all, brother. I would love to take a partial over here. How much is going to be provided? 22 handle. Just 22 handle. If it is just 22 handle, I'm so sorry for that. But yes, sir, I will try to catch that 22 handle partial at least, and then I'll target until the low of this first presented travel gap. Okay, here. Loving you is a losing game. Apex is here. Don't be too emotionally attached. Very good things comes to end on the low. SMT so far. Where is the SMT, brother? Let me check. Okay, you are asking here the SMT. I don't think so. This is gonna be the SMT. Let's see. I can be wrong again. I can be wrong. I don't want to be wrong, but I can be wrong because I'm watching this price from this area, right? From this area. So I want to use this candle gap as a reclaimed AVZ to see if it can hold the price and send it at least until the consequent crossment of that week or not. After taking that partial, I'll put my stop loss to the break even, and then I'll hold my trade until this area, this first presented travel gap, until that area. Want to see the gap should be open here. See this gap? I want to see it will be an unfilled parallel gap. Unfilled parallel gap here. This one. So stop loss will be there. Not now, after taking the partial. Not now again. Actually, let me put it over there. Otherwise, some other people will think, okay, he has moved his stop loss. I don't want to move it right now. I want to move it when it will tap to this line. That means I have already got my partial. Then I'll put it over there. I wanted to see it will be unfilled. It is not unfilled. That doesn't mean it is not something like important. Yes, sir, it is still. Uh, Actually, I don't need this gap anymore because there is another gap below this gap here. Very small gap. When this gap is fully closed, I will start to look for the breaker block here. Think that market is going higher again. Come back again, reclaimed parabolic gap, constant crossment. At the same time, it has traded the order block. See this order block? It has traded this order block. So if I'm trading from my reclaimed parabolic gap, I have to cover this order block, this whole order block, until it has provided me the run toward the area I'm expecting, or until an unfilled parabolic gap. So if there is an unfilled parabolic gap, or it has provided a run toward my expectation, taken the high which is created before trading the order block, if that high is taken by the body, then I'll be able to put my stop loss to the break even. Otherwise, my stop loss should cover that order block until it is not going to provide me the run I'm expecting. Again, it's not an entry, so if any of you would love to take the entry from here, make sure that you are gambling. Today is not for trading because of the election. Please don't trade, at least not with your real money. You don't want to see anybody close below this line. Below that line, nobody should close. Yeah, it can trade this line, but it should not close below that line. I need the speed toward the upside now. Some kind of speed move that will close above this line. Some kind of boom, something like that. Don't want to this see this type of Mickey Mouse move. No, not like this. Want to see it will keep going higher. Okay, it didn't provide me that profit over here. Reclaimed parallel gap. Okay, this order block has been broken. Can it go higher now after taking this low? Can it work again as a reclaimed parallel gap and keep going higher again? Or not? Loving you, loving you. Can it work again? Close above this reclaimed one, tap to this reclaimed, go again higher or not? Love to see like this way. No selling is valid until there is something going to tell me that it is going to fall. When I will see something it will going to fall, then I will start to think about that. Until then, I'm just looking for buy only until this gap. Now, is that gap important? No, sir, this gap is not important. I have nothing over here to look for. No buy side liquidity over there. But still, there is nothing that can tell me that market is going to fall. So I have to keep thinking about the buy, no sell. This time I will go for the trade, but that doesn't mean that you are going to take the trade. Okay, please. It should be the paper trade, not the real money. If you are trading your paper money, go for that. This time I'll go for that buy. The first reason is I really wanted to see that this low will be taken. I wasn't so confident over here. I was thinking that if it can work like that way and reach over here. But it come back again, take that low, perfect. Now if it can close above this reclaimed travel gap, I will be so confident to go for that buy until this low of this first presented travel gap. So this time I'll go for that trade, but that doesn't mean you are thinking that okay, this guy is pushing the bottom, so let's go for the trade with our real money. No trade is valid for today with your real money or life funded account. Don't gamble. Paper trade is okay, but no gamble is allowed. I will wait to see if candle can close out this reclaimed travel gap, then I'll go for the buy. Otherwise, I'll let them go and I'll keep looking for sell if there is a selling opportunity. Until now, there is no selling opportunity, by the way. So I'll wait to see if it can close above this parabolic gap now. Tap to this parabolic gap, I'll be in the market. This will be the first partial. My target will be the low of this first presented parabolic gap. It's not a trade signal. It's not something that you are going to catch. Okay, this is a signal, so let's go for the trade. No, sir, it's nothing. No trade is valid for me today for the live money or the paper money. I mean, the funded money. Okay? Am I missing something? Nothing. No, I didn't miss something. I didn't miss anything. Did miss something? Miss something? Nothing yet. No, 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 no. I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything yet. Why my mind is telling me to look for the sell. No, I should not look for the sell. Even if I miss the trade, I should not look for the sell. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah, yep, 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 yep. I want to go for the sell, but I don't know why my mind is telling me to look for the sell. But I'm not interested to look for the sell. I will only look for the buy. No sell is valid for me until it will take that buy side liquidity at least. At least that high is not taken. I am not interested to look for the sell. If and only if there is a 15-minute bearish parabolic gap, then maybe I will look for a sell. But until then, I'm not interested to look for the sell. So I'll keep looking for the buy. Yeah, only buy. By the way, Outlander is here. I'm happy that I got near about 200 vote, and 61% people are not interested to trade today. Yeah, the real money, they are not interested to trade today. Thank you so much, guys. That 61% people are the real trader. You will be profitable today or tomorrow. I promise you, brother. Today or tomorrow, you will be profitable. Thank you for participating in this poll. Sachin, you are looking for a market structure ship, right? Look, this is your market structure ship. This is your market structure ship. Okay. If there is a fair value gap, that is your entry opportunity. I mean, not a signal again. Please try to understand. This is not a signal. I'm just saying how I actually look for the market structure shift or everything. If there is a fair value gap, that is my fair value gap to take the entry here. So just mark that gap as well if it can provide me that gap. No gap, no market structure shift is valid. I mean, there should be a gap. Okay, Outlander is not here. Yes, sir, that is a valid market structure shift. When market will close above this line, see this line, tap to this line, I'll add one more over there because this is my reclaimed fair value gap entry. That will be my reclaimed fair value gap entry. It will close above that high, tap to this high, I'll add one more over there if it can do that. Again, this is not a signal. No entry is valid for today. Nothing is going to work. That is my belief. Today is the US election day. We are only allowed to do the paper trade. No live money, no funded account is allowed to trade today. So please keep that in your mind. I'm just reading the price. I'm trying to catch depending on my what to say, I mean the knowledge. I'm trying to catch the move. A lot of people are waiting to tell me, ah, you take loss, brother. Wait, wait for the loss. Hmm. Outlander is here. Tamimi told that you are not here. See, Tamimi actually feels jealous to you, Outlander. He's a giant. Come on. This is that daily bearish fabric gap low. See the reaction from the low of that daily bearish fabric gap? It is trying to break the low. So I want to see a body close just one tick above that low. Just one tick above that low. I want to see right now body close above the low. See this line here? This is that daily bearish fabric gap low. So first I need to see a body close one tick above that low because it is struggling to break that low. All I need a body close. That's all I need right now. As it has reached until the open, so I will mark the open actually because it has reached until the open. Why market is reacting? I don't have any bearish fabric up over here, so I'm cool with that because there is no bearish fabric up. Kind of last fabric of something that is going to make me afraid that market is going to reverse because I can simply say that see that market is actually reacting from the low of this daily bearish fabric gap. This is just a reaction from there, so I want to be confident that market is going higher again. That doesn't mean again it's not a trade signal. I can be absolutely wrong over here because today is not for trading. If any of you would love to trade, this is going to be your own risk. I'm not interested to trade today. This is just a paper trade and we are just observing the price. That's all. If you don't know and if you say like I don't know, you should not enter into this market. But I know what I'm doing. So I can simply go for that trade. So you have to know first what you are doing. I know what I'm doing. I am just waiting to see one body close above that low. See this line? Just one tick above that line. One body should close above there. That is the confirmation that market is going higher. And I will actually target here, this area, okay? Here, just one body close above that line. That's all I need to see. That is my first expectation over here. Because then market will provide me the speed toward that buy side liquidity. It will close above this. You'll see the speed over there, okay? Don't worry. Please don't think this is a signal, this is a trade opportunity. Please don't think like that way. It's not a trade signal, it's not an opportunity to go for the buy. We are just reading the price. We know the risk for trading today. That's all, okay? So if it can come back again, tap to this reclaimed favorable cap. I'll add one more over there. I hope that it will take me. Okay, I'm on the on the I'm on the trade now. Okay, so from the top of this reclaimed favorable cap, covered that order block over here, which is the order block, real order block, depending on that reclaimed favorable cap. Now it should keep going higher. Here, according to 22 YT model, this is that propulsion block. I want to see this propulsion block will hold the price and send it higher. That's all. I already got the confirmation by this candle which has closed above this low of this daily fabric gap, which is telling me that I'm going higher, brother. All I need to see, can this propulsion block hold the price, send it higher. So this is the propulsion block according to 22YT model. Depending on that reclaimed fair value gap, this is all different model. Depending on that reclaimed fair value gap, this is the order block that should be covered by my stop loss. Okay. So I need the speed now, which is going to close at least here to this first partial. Where will be my first partial? This area, okay? Here. That is going to be first partial. Why didn't you push the button over here? Because I wanted to see this low will be taken first. I didn't see that market take that low. It was going higher, so I didn't feeling confident to push the button over here. But here I'm feeling confident to go for higher because market has taken that low. Now, whoever missed that area when I was explaining this price action, rewatch that part again. Now I want to take the partial over there. Would love to put my stop loss to the break even. At the same time, I want an unfilled fair value gap over here now. Look, this candle closed above the high, sorry, above the low of this daily bearish fair value gap. This is that candle. Now look at the next candle reaction. See this reaction? How it is going higher now? Like until then, it was struggling to break that area. Can you see it? It was struggling to break that area. Now look at the candles. Isn't it so confident that market is going for that area? So convincing that market is going for that area. Look at these candles. Still, if I take the entry from there, and if this is my target, this 35 handle. Again, I added more here. That's why my entry is showing there. But if you go for the 22YT model trade, where is that entry? It's 35 handle. Okay, is that enough for you? I don't know. Let's say I want to see an unfilled fair value gap. Now that will be unfilled. As you can see, there is a fair value gap here. I want to see this gap will be unfilled. Nobody is going to close this fair value gap 100%. So it will be unfilled like that. Okay, it has filled by the next candle. No worries. Then I will start to look for another fair value gap that should be unfilled. It's not acceptable because the very next candle closed this gap. Still, it is not valid. So I have to wait for another gap which will be unfilled. Again, I can be wrong over here. Please don't push your button. It is not a trade signal. I keep warning you guys. I'm just reading the price the way, depending on my knowledge, I frame this trade. But it doesn't mean you are allowed to copy my trade. Don't copy my trade. I'll put my stop loss below this fair value gap now. This this propulsion block, order block, mean threshold, this gap, reclaimed fair value gap. I have a lot of resistance here. So my stop loss is safe over here. I need speed. More speed, not like this Mickey Mouse move. Speed. Not convinced. More speed. Because I'm afraid of this consonant crossment of that week. I'm afraid of that. So I need speed. How many support zone do I have? Reclaimed fair value gap high, daily bearish fair value gap low, propulsion block pin threshold, reclaimed fair value gap consonant crossment, order block, this fair value gap, order block mean threshold. See how many strong zone do I have over there? So my stop loss, if it is going to be taken, that means market really doesn't want to go higher. That's why it stopped me out over here. That's why it's safe over here. It should be safe over here. Ding, 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 ding. Afraid? No, sir. Still, I'm not afraid. Come back again. Trade this propulsion block. Okay. Trade this reclaimed parallel gap, okay. Constant crossment, okay. Propulsion block main threshold, okay. Order block, okay. See how many level I have over here. The daily bearish parallel gap low to come here to trade that low, okay. I have a lot of things over here to be traded, retraded one more time. I'm not afraid to get stopped out over here yet. This is that order block, parallel gap there. If all of them are broken, that means market doesn't want to go over here. It should be the seek and destroy mode. So my stop loss should be safe over here. Retest the order block. Okay, no problem. I have already got the confidence or the confirmation that market is going higher again because it has closed above this low of this daily bearish parallel. It doesn't want to go higher. Perfect. I'm not interested. Okay, I got stopped out. I'm done over here. Not interested to think that I should re-enter over here. Though I know that it can come back again to trade this bullish order block, still I'm not interested to push the button over here one more time, even if it go higher. The reason is it has broken lot of resistance zone over here that should not be broken. When it has broken all of this resistance zone, I have two type of intuition over here. First, it will be range bound, second destroy mode, accumulation, all of these things, just all of these things. Dun, 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 dun. This order block has been traded. Can it work from here higher or not? Left that buy side liquidity over there. Perfect. Can I look for a sell? No. Sell will be valid if and only if there is a bearish gap from 15-minute chart. Then I'll be interested to look for the sell. Hmm. I'm watching this down close body close candle, which is a perfect order block of the reclaimed fair gap order block. So can this fair order block hold the price and it higher again? Not thinking that market is falling, thinking that market will go higher. This low has taken all the sell side liquidity, so market doesn't need to fall for that low again. That's why even if I pushed my button from this reclaimed fair, look at my order, my stop loss is safe below that low. If I push this buy button over there, it is safe below that low because market doesn't need to fall one more time to take this liquidity. Reclaimed travel cup order block. It has taken everything. Is it falling now? I don't know. I will wait for the bearish fabric over here from 15-minute chart. If I want to see that it is falling from that constant crossment of that 15-minute bearish fabric. I can't look for a sell because the same way I didn't look for the sell here, I won't look for the sell here as well for the same reason. Why it is not working? Look at your calendar, brother. Look at your calendar, brother. You will understand what is happening in this market. Hmm. It should have taken at least that high. I will be able to take the partial over here. If anyone would love to trade today, congratulations, brother. I'm not saying it now when market is stopping me out. I was saying it even when market was going higher. Don't push the button today, please. It's my request to all of you. Today is not for trading. If you would love to trade, go to your paper trade. Push your button from the paper money. Don't push the button from your real money. No, market is not going to provide you whatever you were expecting today. Today is the election day. Anytime there can be a huge volatility. A huge volatility. Even if you can imagine the volatility around that area. Anytime there can be the volatility. No price action is over here. I keep saying you guys, don't push the button today. Not only today, at least for this week, don't go for the trade. At least with your paper money, sorry, real money or the funded account. Please don't go over there. When I'm saying you something, it means that it has some value. As I've already provided the confirmation from ICT as well to my Discord group yesterday. That what ICT talked about trading around this area. So please don't go for any kind of trade. I keep repeating, don't go for the trade. Go for the trade. Need higher margin to trade? No, sir. You need nothing to trade today except closing your eyes. Just close your eyes, then go for the trade. Close the eyes, go for the trade. Up, कैसे up, what did he say? आप कहाँ से हो भाई? ओके मैं बांग्लादेश से हूँ भाई. मैं आपका नेबर. The market will pull back 50% of the daily range. 50% of the daily range. So market will go for this sell side liquidity. See this sell side liquidity, I marked it here. It will go for this sell side liquidity. I don't know about the daily range. Daily range 50%. It will go for this sell side liquidity. That is my target. But before that, I wanted to see that it will at least reach for this first presented fair value from Thursday. It has already taken the buy side liquidity we have marked at the beginning of this stream. See this buy side liquidity, it has already taken it. I have already removed them from my chart. This all the buy side liquidity. Market has taken that buy side liquidity, trade the 50% cost of that last fair value gap. I told that this is the Judas swing. It will go for this sell side liquidity. That is my expectation. When it is going to happen, I don't know because today is the election day. So no trade for today. No trading for today. We'll just wait to see how it is going to go from here and there, here and there, here. Before reaching for this sell side liquidity, I wanted to see that market is at least going to trade this first presented parallel from Thursday. That was my expectation that it will at least reach over here. That's why I framed that buy over here, even if it has provided whatever I needed. Lot of things it has already provided. If you see over here from this parallel gap to until this area, until this line, it's near about 30 handle. So it has already provided me 30 handle, but I wanted to catch it for this first presented travel cap over here because I was thinking that it will go over here. Either way, it is not my bias. Bullish is not my bias. My bias is bearish. I'm not able to trade the bear and this sell just because I don't have a bear fair value cap over here. If I have a bear fair value cap, I can frame a sell setup, though it is not possible because of all of this area. Anything can be reacted over here. So from new week opening, sorry, 15-minute chart, you can see this new week opening gap, the new week opening gap, new day opening gap, new day opening gap. All of these things can stop the price, and then if it can break all of them, this sell side liquidity is my target. This is the Judas swing. Today is the election. You should respect the risk today. Today is not for trading, it's for gambling. So if anyone is interested to gamble today, they can only push the button. When I push the button, I have already explained what I have already told over there what you are doing and what you should do over there. No real money, no live money should be entered in this market today. Not only today, but also yesterday. If any of you has traded yesterday, you're a perfect gambler. Don't do that. Don't do gamble. This is not the place to gamble. Is that okay, Yon? So if you are asking about the 50% of the range, daily range, I guess your daily range 50% is here to here. This is your daily range 50%. I guess you're thinking that market will come until this 50%. My intention is it is coming for this sell side liquidity. I'm just waiting for the volatility. When the volatility will be there, it's nothing. This is not a pure price action. We have been waiting for today for last 2 months, near about 2+ months. First, the PM session started to be bullshit. Then the AM session, London session was stable all the time, but AM and PM session has been gone mad when it was very near to the election, and now today is that election day. So today is not a day to trade. Don't trade today. Any of you would love to trade today, you should respect the risk. Unfortunately, I don't see the 5 minute chart. I can simply clearly see that 1 minute last forever look up over here. It is too clear to see that I have a 1 minute last forever look over here. This is just a reaction. I'm really not convinced the way it has fallen, leaving that buy side liquid over there. Not convincing actually. We should come back and take that relatively equal highs. Let's see. Going to close my stream around 11:20. Would love to see how the macro is going to work, and then yeah, going to close my stream around 11:20. And guys, from tomorrow I won't be here. When I'll be back, I believe that I'll be able to back next week. I guess in Monday or Tuesday, I will be able. I'll be able to come back in next Monday as Monday or Tuesday. But we'll see. Kindly request to all of you, don't trade this market. This is not the market to trade. Please don't trade this market. Every single one of you, I'm requesting. Don't trade this market. This is not my word. This is the word from ICT himself, from everyone. Don't trade this market, please. Today is US election. Anytime there can be a huge volatility and you will hurt yourself a lot. Good luck with your journey. Thank you so much. Good night, 1313. Oh, sorry, not good night. GN 1313. Watching this candle as my breaker block. This candle. I'm watching this candle as my breaker block. Can it hold the price and send it higher again above this relatively equal highs? Can it hold the price and send it higher again for this relatively equal highs, which is the buy side liquidity, this high and that high from that breaker block? Did in normal day the candle 1055? Did in a normal day the candle 1055? What is that question, Jamie? All the best, bro. May all good things come to you. I'll miss you. Thank you, Xavier. Is a job. I didn't understand your question, Jamie. Thank you so much, Xavier. I'm totally beginner. Could you please tell us the exact reason why shouldn't we take any trade today before NFPFMC CPI measurement? Today is US election, brother. USA there is an election today. So that's why we should not trade today. See this candle, when it has closed above this candle, the next candle tapped this breaker block, another buying opportunity from there until this relatively equal highs. Stop loss should be there. For example, you took the buy here, stop loss is going to cover. If there is any inversion parabolic gap, perfect. If there is no inversion parabolic gap, at least try to cover some candle low, the parabolic gap. It has made this parabolic gap over here, or if it, even if you there is no inversion parabolic gap actually, whatever. You should cover that parabolic gap. The candle has made this bullish parabolic gap. Target is same area for this relatively equal highs over here, and to this last parabolic gap can be a partial. So partial is obvious, something like that. That should be the partial last parabolic gap. Or maybe if you can take the partial over here, because I'm really expecting that it will reach for this first presented parabolic gap. So above this relatively equal highs, that can be the partial. Target is this first presented parabolic gap until this area. Right now that should be the partial. After taking the partial, try to put the stop loss to the break even or try to move it slowly. Change of character. Okay, Jamie, I guess you are confusing with some other concepts. I don't know by how you are going to get confusing, because change of character or change of state of delivery, I have already explained that clearly. Thank you, Omar. I can't believe you leaving. It's like watching Jesus get. Oh man, don't say like that way. I'm not going to leave. I will just need some times. Okay, I am not over. Again, I told you that even if I need to trade, I'll try to do it around the PM session. So PM session will be my trading, and AM session I'll try to come here in this YouTube channel to do the live stream. Just not a promise, okay? Just not a promise. But I won't be able to leave you guys. I know that until you guys hurt me a lot. You mean change of structure? What is change of structure? I mean, what is change? I mean, are you asking about the what did you mean actually? I really don't know. Design, I didn't get it. Nobody, please push the real money today. Don't trade today. Today is not for trading. It is for the day where you will observe the price. After that, two candle, one candle, two candle. This candle is 9:30 candle. This is that 9:45 candle. After these two candle, what market is doing? Just look at this. It is preparing for that news released from the election. I guess the volatility will be here anytime. You have no idea when the volatility. The whole day can be there is no volatility. It is also possible, but you have to be prepared for the volatility. So please don't force yourself to go for a trade. It's not allowed today. Don't go for the trade, please. This is just moving to another place, not leaving everything. Maybe calm down, boys. Calm down, boys. Not me, someone else asked. So I was thinking he is asking about change of character. What is change of character? I mean structure. Okay, I guess you are asking. I mean market structure shift, something like that. Okay, I guess it was that question. Market structure shift, change of character. Okay. T2 in a normal day, 10:55 candle. Let me check the 10:55 candle. Is that 10:55 candle? So you are asking, is that market structure shift toward the sell side? If this is your question, is it market structure shift toward the sell side? Yes, sir, it is valid. But the problem is, as I explained, even if it should fall for the sell side liquidity from the 15-minute chart here for the sell side liquidity, I can't look for a sell until there is a bearish fabric. At the same time, how it is building the buy side liquidity over here. Just look at this. This high has been taken by that high with a shallow run. See, this high has taken that high with a shallow run. Then this high tried to take that high, that shallow run high, which has made this shallow run the obvious liquidity is the strongest obvious liquidity. Every single time market is falling, it is falling to take the liquidity. It is called the seek and destroy mode. How is that? High, low, higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. Do you understand? The seek and destroy. Let me mark it. Look, high, low, sorry, not like that way. High, low, higher high, lower high. Sorry, yeah, lower low, not higher low, higher low, higher low, lower high, lower low, higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Do you understand? The seek and destroy over here. What is happening around this area? Just seek and destroy mode. This is the theme. We should not trade the market in the area where it is there is a kind of big news. It can be CPI, FOMC, anything over here. Just before that news, market actually do this type of character should be there. This type of character. So even if I am looking for sell, I can't look for the sell until there is something that is going to provide me that market is going to fall. You can say that market has traded that constant crossment of that 50-minute last parabolic gap. Here, it has traded that 50% of that 50-minute last parabolic gap. See this 50-minute last parabolic gap? It has traded that 50-minute last parallel gap. It has taken all the buy side liquidity has taken already. When everything has taken, why market is spending time over there? because it is preparing for that news. Just keep that in your mind, sell side liquidity. It just keep that in your mind. I believe that it will fall for this sell side liquidity. When and how, I don't. Right now, it is just doing the seek anti-destroy mode, which is acceptable. That full run, we are not able to trade this full run because it just open higher. If you try to press your button over here around this area, you are chasing the price, so you are not able to push the button. Market went higher. Now it should fall for this sell side liquidity. What I need, a bearish pair backup over there from 15-minute chart. Then I'll be able to take a sell. In the meantime, I have all of this resistance zone here from the top to the bottom of this new opening gap. This whole zone is impossible to trade. So what I have the opportunity. Do I have any buy side liquidity, sir? I don't have any buy side liquidity. Can you see it? I don't have any buy side liquidity. So what I'm going to do, as I'm not able to trade sell, I'm going to frame my buy setup for thinking that market is going to trade that unfinished business, which is over here. That first presented fair value gap. Do I have any buy side liquidity, sir? No, I don't have any buy side liquidity. What should I do? Just wait for sell. If it can provide me any kind of sell, I'll go for that. If no, I can't go for the sell. That's all, sir. No trade is valid today. Please don't push the button. Even if you'd love to go for the button, push the button, you have to think like 10 to 15 handles, something like that. A very small scalp. Can you see how it is working over there? In ICT trading, a change of character indicates a weakening or a shift in the correct trend, signaling potential reversal, but without confirming it. Change of character is something you don't need to pay attention over there. Break of structure or market structure shift is everything. So change of character is something which is renamed by the uh, supply and demand zone trader. Market structure shift, on the other hand, is a confirmed trend reversal market. Okay, as I told, break of structure and market structure shift is something which has been renamed by change of character, and it has renamed by the supply and demand zone trader. Change of character. Cock. Okay, I'm done for today. Thank you to have a safe trip and all regards to you and your team. Cheers and boom. Hey Madi, see you brother. Okay, Jamie, thank you. Slate, have a great day, Mahdi. Yeah, thank you, brother. I'm also going to close my stream after 2 minutes. Just would love to see how it is actually going to stop over here. Don't trade. I keep repeating, don't trade today. Wait for the next week. Don't go for any kind of setup, any kind of trade for today. Guys, don't forget to push the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want. Trading is just not like pushing button. Trading is everything you have to know. Hey, Tito, I wish you best in your new journey. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, Tamimi, for providing the Discord link. So if anyone is interested to join our Discord, which is absolutely free, you can join over there. The link is in the comment. Tamimi has provided that link. Thank you, Jamie. Precious, thank you, Tahir. And Apex has 80% of all account and one day pass 250, 158, 300k are just for $50. It is still valid. $85 lifetime activations for all accounts. Discount code is T2 Wizard. Thank you, Tamim, for providing that. I'm going to cry. Don't cry, Outlander. And it's a small break. You're taking, but you must put a voice note on Discord about journey and how's everything. Yes, sir. I'll try. I'll try that. I'll try that. I'll try that. Yeah, it's just a small break. Okay, it's a small break. Don't think that I'm just gone. I can't be gone. It's a small break. Just 1 week break. Okay, this week either way I'm not able to trade, so I'll come with the macro. I'll come with the first presented fair value cap with every rules. I will come with the reclaimed fair value cap rules. I'll come with the draft fair value cap rules. I'll come with everything in a strong way because I was waiting for today. Today is the worst day, which has made the whole year bullshit. So the worst thing is going to be done by today. Yes, sir. Next week, I believe that I'll be back with that decision which I have provided long time ago. I mean, last week actually, last year. So I'll be back with that decision. Just for this week, I'm not going to be, YouTube. The 7th of November is actually my flight. 7th of November. Okay, so I'll be gone from my home tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll go to Dhaka, and then the day after tomorrow is my flight. So I have some shopping, something like that. So I won't be able to be here in front of the chart, and then the flight through the Emirates Airlines. So from Dubai, I have some transaction near about 3.5 hour, 3 hour 40 minutes, I guess, the transaction in Dubai. From there, I'll be in Paris, France. In France, I have a plan to stay like 1 or 2 days, maximum 1 or 2 days. Then I'll book the bus ticket. I have already booked it, but depend on the time, I will change the plan. I mean, if I stay over there like 2 to 3 days, maybe I'll change the plan for my bus journey. Then I have a plan to go from Paris to Portugal by bus. So yeah, that's all. When I'll be in Portugal, I have to manage a room to stay. I've already contacted with some people. So I hope that I'll be able to get a good room to stay. And then when everything is, you know, in line, then I'll be back. So it will take maximum 1 week. I believe that next week I'll be back at least for doing one live stream at least, and then we will decide can we continue this or not. So yeah, it's just a 1 week short break, or 3 to 4 days short break, 5, 5, 6 days short break. Yes, sir, Caesar. I'll try to do that, brother. If I'm not forget, I'll do that. Thank you guys for being here. And I really don't want to spend my time over here. This is not a worthy thing to do. Spend your time. I will give you the same suggestion. Close your chart, go somewhere else, do something else. Don't spend your time by thinking that it is going to provide you some perfect setup, perfect win. Don't do that. Instead, go somewhere else. At the end of the day, come back in front of your chart and see what happened. Okay? This is the best thing. Be the master of your emotion. So until the next video, next stream, next time, cheers guys.